Welcome to the 2010 SRX. The batted presence gives us a striking and bold look. As we look at the lights, this light pipe technology will give it a very jewel-like appearance. Underneath the hood is a 3-liter V6 that is direct injection. This produces 265 horsepower with 233 pound-feet of torque. Coming very soon is the new 2.8-liter turbocharged V6 that is 300 horsepower with 295 pound-feet of torque. Now, the 3-liter engine is mated with a Hubacher 6-speed automatic that also has a manual part to it, so it becomes a fluxless automatic. The 2.8-liter is mated with a Warner 6-speed automatic that's designed to handle the all-wheel drive feature of that vehicle. The EPA ratings on this vehicle are great in this category. The 3.0-liter gets 18 miles per gallon in city and 25 miles to the gallon on the freeway. The turbocharged gets very close to that. It gets 17 miles to the gallon and 23 miles on the freeway. As you notice the craftsmanship that's gone into this vehicle, I want to point out one thing. The wheels have been pushed all the way to the corners to give us a very bold stance on the front. As we walk along here, you're going to see the chrome accents with the marker lamps. Back here farther, we can talk about the stability system on here. It's called StabiliTrack, and it controls the oversteer and the understeer of the vehicle to prevent you from going into a side slip or spin. Also on here is called rollover mitigation, and that was introduced in 2007 on the Escalade. What that does, if your wheels came up on one side, it's going to apply brake pressure to the front wheel, and that will bring the lateral pressure back down. Coming back here, you'll see that this is extended 4 inches past the roof line. This gives it a more aerodynamic feel to it and approach. This vehicle can tow up to 3,500 pounds, and it can be flat towed behind a motorhome. Now, as I open this up, this is height adjustable and to whatever your needs are. So I can adjust it to really any height that I can program. Let's say I want to program it right there, I can program it there, and it would hold. I'm not going to push it up here because I need a little bit more room. Now, in here, I close that down. In here with both those seats down, you've got 61.1 cubic feet of cargo space. A lot of cargo space in here for whatever your needs are. Now, I've just come from the nursery, and I've got these indoor plants, and I don't want to get them on the carpet. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fold this over and put the plants down in this waterproof area. And it's sunny outside, so I'm going to pull this cargo cover over the top of them so that they don't get damaged. As we come inside, I want to point out some very, very important safety features that this vehicle has. One is called StabiliTrack, and that controls the oversteer, the understeer of the vehicle to prevent it from going into side slip or spin. The other is rollover mitigation, and that was introduced in 2007 on the Escalades. And what that does, if your wheels would start to come up on one side, it's going to apply brake pressure to the front wheel, which will bring the lateral movement back down. You have dual stage airbags in here. Dual stage. Dual stage will react depending on the severity of the crash. You also have side impact bags on the seats, and you have air curtains along all of the windows. As we look up here, I'm going to start this vehicle. I've got push-button start on it, by the way. As we look up here and we look at this dash, it just has a multitude of things in here. One thing that I mentioned, the ultrasonic rear parking assist, this has a front parking assist on it. And as you get close to the object, it's going to come up on this driver information center, and it's going to show you graphics of how close you're coming to the object, and it's going to ding at you. So you should never hit anything going backwards or forwards in this vehicle. Another neat feature is this navigation system. And I'm going to pull this up, and I'm going to push navigation. It is touchscreen, it is voice activated, it'll pull up any information that you need, whether it's a restaurant, a gas station, wherever you're traveling, it's going to be able to do that. It has some just real neat features to it. I will mention the radio systems. You get either an 8 speaker or a 10 speaker 5.1 surround Bose sound system with these vehicles. This is a single disc CD changer. Why a single D? Gigabit hard drive. I can record CD after CD in my memory and play them back at will. I can even skip over songs. Now this has all the neat features that you would expect. This has cooled and heated seats, dual climate controls. We've got all of our cruise control up here, all of our radio controls over here. This is Bluetooth compatible, so I can pair my Bluetooth phone with this system. Let me reflect a little bit on OnStart. It's been on our line for many years. This is one of the best systems that there is, and I don't think there's anything that comes close to it. You're pushing this blue dot button, you're talking to a live person 24 hours a day. They can unlock your vehicle from satellite, they can do diagnostics on it, they can do just about anything that you ask them to do. They can even give you turn-by-turn navigation. This red cross button over here is for emergencies, and it goes to a different group of trained people to assist you with what, if it's police or fire or medical emergencies on there. Just a great system. Cadillac provides us to no charge for the first year. Now I do want to mention one thing is we're about to go on a test drive, and I've got to tell you that 9 out of 10 people that I've driven in this vehicle have purchased it.